Lightstone Orb of Venom early. It looks like he's laning soon. Like, he'll probably grab a creep or two and get. Anya, nice deep ward. This actually gives a good amount of vision.
30 seconds to battle.
Not going to give you anything with respect to the root, but anytime a support rotates in from the inside, the Dire should wear, and it catches all of this Dire fog. There's all of this spot in the mid her tower, or Dendi's not. Dire will, and the Radiant Sentry committed, so maybe a bit of a false positive for Navi's side is that there's no vision on this. Just over. So we'll have the regular 2-2 bounty split. Navi's lane by Roger. Dendi lets one go by, and it's up on the Templar Assassin's Hill. Already talked about how this match is a bit skewed in the TA's favor, but it is level 1 where Dendi can trade a bit before fraction
Denied.
by virtue of bar. Zeno, bottom lane, gonna get harassed up by Seneko. Looks like the second Thunderstrike. General has already used up the cogs and will get Arctic burned up. He's going to be Blood Raged as well, taking quite a bit of damage. We'll go for the double duration tank. Oh, meanwhile, Roger, as we mentioned before, does need this attention. Wow, with the Blightstone and the creep tanking the tower, forces out the Fairy Fire. Roger is forced to back here as EA level 2 does get the refraction off, but that may just expire before she's able to use the charges. And meanwhile, bottom lane, did I catch it? I'm gonna count it from you guys. The Chosen One, there's to base here by Dendi. Sand King rotating in just to soak some of this mid lane experience. About the rune takes a peek. Now we'll get near tower to get. Should get near this level 2 here with this dying. Does end up picking that up. Seneko finds out with a haste rune. The Venomancer has vision because of the Thunderstrike. One more right click is there. Seneko finds the kill. Roger top lane as well. Maybe looking to wrap here with General. Did use his battery assault though. Will catch the Arctic Burn as well as the Splinter Blast. He's been blood raged up. Looking to turn. Charm is there and the stomp as well. Beautifully played by Roger. General with the big right click from the Blood Rage. And Roger the one to pick up the kill. Now the Bloodseeker could be in a little bit of trouble. They get the battery assault off. Bloodright is there, but they should be able to chase him down. Units come inbound, but they're still able to get close. One more battery assault tick. Double kill for Navi's squad in the top lane. And 5 minutes in, 4-0 for the fan favorite squad on the Radiant side. Dendi's picked up his level 6, 14 denies, 30 last hits, a full level ahead of this Templar Assassin in this game 1. Early game going swimmingly. We talked about the comfort level on these heroes for Navi's side. It is showing. Roger has picked up the Untouchable, but could be in a lot of trouble here. Splinter Blast available. Thrown out onto the creep. Roger will fall. Navi have General inbound, but the creeps are there, and the Stomp actually keeps him back. Now he could be in a little bit of trouble with the Blood Rage coming through. Nice set of cogs, though, from General. Will keep him safe. Easy. Says Rocket Flare. More often than not with that extra move speed. Plague Ward actually doesn't scout with that nerf to the vision on the Plague Ward recently. Does not scout Seneko. Seneko has kinetic field and he's got a glimpse. Swarm flies through, crystallized, gonna be able to get in front of this Venomancer, and Chosen One will just accept his fate. Meanwhile, top lane, the Bloodseeker goes down, and this is getting stompy in the early game in the favor of Navi. Roger rotating through, he's got a net and an Alpha Wolf, and turning tail and running is this Wyvern. Dendi with an Arcane Rune, gonna eliminate this wave top lane. Look to put some pressure into this tower. Dendi could be in a little bit of trouble, is a little bit low, one bottle charge available. No rupture though on this Bloodseeker. He could be burrowed up here, in trouble. Bloodright is there as well. Arctic Burn looks like he'll just let Dendi go from the knock side. A little bit of confidence from them, and it looks like they may get this tower denied. as well. With the creeps though, Roger able to secure the mid lane. That's going to be on the Wyvern and General top with the Enchantress. That extra bit of cooching through bottom lane. There are a lot of Plague Wards here. He throws out the Swarm, does connect onto the Veno, does not connect on the Wyvern, and for now he will back off. Splinter Blast will fly through and connect, but with the Perseverance as aforementioned, he finds Seneko near level 6, and these two heroes right on top of one each other without knowing it. Wyvern yet to be scouted, level 4 at this point. Disruptor. Oh, with that all static storm bound. Triple stack of Ancients being farmed here by the TA, who does pick up the Aquila. Maybe sold that Glove of Haste. See it, the Dendi though gonna look for the TP out and should not be successful. Thought he might be, but the level 2 Meld Strike with the Blood Rage on Dendi, able to finish him off, and that is a big kill for the team, who pole vaults her way up to 3rd on the net worth chart. Mako does ding that level 6, Crystallize just free farming bottom lane, almost level 9 on the 2 mid laners, of course, with the extra creep. Pass him. Block. In your face. General going in with the hook shot. He is going to find one. That's the TA farming stack. Static Storm is there. Poison Nova does fly out. General looking for the TP out. And a bit of a weakness of this Hala Ares draft is a lack of disable. Only the Sand King Burrow Strike. Now Roger, who's already level 6 trying to run away, has the impetus, has some creeps flying through, and now Crystallize joining. Shikuchi, one more right click, finishes off the Chosen One. Meanwhile, the Sand King Sentry is there. Seneko could be in a little bit of trouble with the Plague Wars. Gets his Thunder Strike off though. Impetus flying through as well. Caustic Finale may end up killing off Seneko here, and for Roger. While bottom lane smoked up from Hala Ares, going to be a difficult kill. They'll look for it. They get off the Burrow Strike. Will the Blood Red be there in time? It is. And it looks like Crystallize may just end up dropping. Tries to stick up, but does not get the time lapse off. And the Static Storm essentially wasted here for Navi squad. It's a big commitment though. They lose a tier 2 in the top lane. In the meantime, that's a full Blade Mail picked up now just in a moment by General, having that space to farm, and Hala Ares will end up shrining up as a squad. Then we will avoid the Splinter Blast. He'll get the deny off. Then he will be forced to zip on his way out. But now hookshot back through General is going to find with the Rocket Flare and the Battery Assault. The Winter Wyvern Bloodright is not going to be there. Try and back off Navi, and now Dendi can continue to press forward. Oh, the Epicenter channeled and stopped by the Sand King. Navi unaware of that more than likely, but they can continue to press forward here. No hookshot though. They'll look at the Roche Pit. They do have the Swarm available, the Medallion that, as I spoke of earlier. Crystallize and Dendi getting to do some damage, and Roger enchant up with 3 levels. Untouchable. It is a full Solar Crest, excuse me. Not a Medallion.
Roshan has fallen to the raid.
13 killed from Crystallize against them. So again, we're gonna have to see, you know, a Burrow Strike Bloodright combo for them to have any chance to bring that Crystallize. General finds 2 with his Rocket Flare, thinking to put a hook, but it's actually all 5 heroes bot lane. Mako could be the first to catch a little bit of danger, and he does get the Static Storm off before dying, but doesn't latch anyone in. And now General kind of stuck in his own cogs, but he gets the Blade Mail off, doing damage there. They'll find the Bloodseeker. Winter's Curse is there, but it's only onto one. That's Dendi, who has Aegis. Chosen One looking to TP out. General looking to find more. Will be able to find the Winter Wyvern. Right clicks will find now the Sand King out in no man's land. Tries to burrow into the cogs, but will just burrow to his own death. A 3-for-1 trade going the way of Navi. Templar Assassin TP's out towards the mid lane. Actually does whiff from General. Crystallize unable to find anything. Now bottom lane in the Winter Wyvern. Gets the immediate Cold Embrace off. Good reaction time there. Now the Bloodright with the Burrow Strike could mean Dendi's in trouble. He does still have Aegis though, and they expend, excuse me, everything on Dendi here. So he should be able to just make it away to safety, and he does. Get the Aegis, but that just allows them to continue to press forward now with no Rupture available. There's Curse is online, but no mana to use it. yet. Now General looking to find the TA. She blinks over to the east. Earn is there. Now Dendi jumping forward. Not going to be able to blink out again, but does get the meld off. Limit outer tier towers in general. For Hala Ares and Navi, you know, with deep vision in each of the lanes. Press forward. One on the shrine for the TP. Really, it's just a matter of waiting for Roche for them. It really too much that happen. But they jump forward looking for Dendi. Blood Rage will be there in time. They Blood Rage him out. Meld Strike is there and the Rupture, and Dendi more than likely to fall. Will end thing here. So the smoke moves thus far has paid dividends for this Hala Ares squad. They get the Meld Strike off onto Roger, but it seemed like it missed because of the Solar Crest. He is still surviving, but delaying the inevitable. Teams going for the TP up. That Meld Strike does connect, and a 2-0 for Hala Ares. Meanwhile, though, it does seem like they may want to re-initiate here. So quite a until the hook shot. They do get the glimpse off, though. Beautifully played by Navi as General. Ares picking up the scraps, the creeps that straddle into their base. Crystallize going for a kill top lane. They're not going to finish too hard to this. Gets Winter's Curse. Blood will actually be there. Gets under Sakuchi, though, and actually dodges the Burrow Strike, but they do have the detection Sentry Ward on the deck, and Crystallize actually does end up falling. Not gonna reinitiate here. Cogs will catch one. Poison Nova onto 2. They get 2 kills immediately, though. Now Epicenter flying through. Dendi able to get out of the range of the Blood Right, and a Static Storm will end up finishing off the Sand King. They do get a triple kill for General, but he then ends up church-wise. Finally, the last piece of the puzzle for Navi that they've been waiting for many games. Like they've had a big lead in this game before. Will be going their way. It's going to be a BKB for Crystallize soon enough. He has the cheese now, though. Now the TP out under the tree lines, and they know there's no disruptor. Do they want to make a move here? Still, though, there's Aegis and cheese. Dendi just out of Blood Right range. The beat on the tower with the Aegis. 12 Bloodstone charges as well. Solar Crest is there. They do find the hook onto the TA. Nice bounce back on the Cogs. Else she would have been able to blink out. Epicenter is going to fly through, but there's no real follow-up just yet from the Dire side. General taking a lot of damage. Has the Blade Mail up. Is able to force down to the low ground. Now, though, with the side blades and the right click coming through is the TA. Rupture is there as well. General looking for a TP out. Dendi looking to re-engage on the Bloodseeker. Make sure he can't chase all those thirst nicely. Still alive here. Crystallize up through in the backlines. Does still have the cheese and the time lapse. Will be able to use the time lapse as he gets down. Uses the cheese first. And the time lapse actually almost killing him off. And it will. All that often. Bloodseeker buying back here. They do get to tier 3 here mid lane. Seneko has now joined the fray as well. Dendi gonna look to re-engage once again on the a little bit confident here. Does have 3 heroes behind him, and the glimpse is there onto the TA. She's down. 80 seconds. No buyback. Winter's Curse does find one. It's going to be the Enchantress, and she will be dropped with the Splinter coming through on the end. Silence onto Dendi as well. He could be in trouble. May want to deny himself. Doesn't get it off. So a lot of kills on the back end for the Dire side, and still it will be racked to stand for them. However, they do expend 3 buybacks all the way. A lot of damage done. They can regroup, take out the shrines with pretty much relative ease, and wait out maybe their BKB purchases. Dendi, he's about 800 gold away from his. Crystallize after dying is a little bit further away. Indeed, that just happened for Navi. Blink, Blood Right is going to be there. Dendi could be in trouble again. They've been executing this combo so well, and they force him to deny himself. Crystallize, though, looking to re-engage here, could be in trouble. Need to get out of the way for the glimpse, and will. Just going to delay the inevitable. Navi still about 700 gold away from their crystallized BKB. They are going to smoke. It seemed like out of Dire range. Just within it. Dire playing very safe right now. They do have sentries on the high ground. Not going to see anything, though, while these... Wyvern hookshot not going to connect. Dendi, though, he's going to jump forward anyways. Gets the Orchid off onto the Wyvern and into the Static Storm. The glimpse will bring her. Now Epicenter flies, but it's only onto the Disruptor, though, and he gets forced down to the low ground. Now the Chosen One in trouble. Poison Nova, though, keeping Navi at bay for now. Get the 1 kill. They force the buyback. Still, though, maybe a little bit afraid. Poison Nova running into them. General in trouble. Burrow Strike comes through. The Lincolns is there from Crystallize, but the Blood Right does connect onto the Weaver. He gets out to safety, however. with the friendly Force Staff. Sand King could be in a little bit of trouble. Crystallized nearby. Soul Ring, burrow away, but only a little bit of a game of footsie there from the Sand King. 2 heroes down, no buybacks, 40 seconds. Navi's window is nigh.
Nature attend us.
End this one. No Poison Nova. No Rupture available.
Stupendous.
Regroup, heal up, and get back in with the Nature's Attendance. But the wave, though, is going to be cleaned up here shortly.
Radiant's bottom tower
So,
is under attack.
backdoor protection unactive, right?
Dire's bottom tower is under attack.
They're going to go for the bottom lane where it is exposed, however. 5 seconds until Sand King is up. He has a TP available. Glyph is there. Maybe Navi can consider backing at this point. General up on front lines, and now the Sand holding through. No epicenter available. General going to pop the preemptive blade mail. Jump forward. Burrow is going to find Roger, and Roger will get silenced up. Gets off the Nature's Attendance, though. And surviving for now. Now Dendi finds the Wyvern, gets the Orchid off onto him. Can they kill him off in time? Though Soul Burn, it'll be close. It does finish him off. Finish strikes on the west, finish off the TA, and on the north side, they get the Bloodseeker with Dendi. Now the epicenter coming through, but it seems like a little bit too little, too late. Roger, a bit too tanky with the pipe to go down. And thanking for a courier upgrade is the TA. Triple kill for Dendi. Looks like that'll be enough to close this one out. Sand King nearby gets the burrow off. Gets the first lane of racks. Storm gonna fly through.
Dire's bottom barracks has fallen.
Not go with the blade mill. Strike catches a burrow strike. Now the thunder strike should finish off
Sprites are with us.
the Sand King. Heavy committal for that as Roger walks his way
Dire's
over
middle barracks has fallen.
the fountain.
Radiant
Running down some BM. PG is called. Game 1 gonna go the way of